Remember that with experiments, we are not working with a random sample from the population. We're working with a group of people that volunteered to be part of the experiment. Because of this, we need to come up with some ways to randomize, or a randomization method that puts people into different groups that we can then explore. The first of these types of groups is going to be called a completely randomized design. Or an abbreviation, we'll call it a CRD. A completely randomized design is when each unit is assigned to one treatment, and each unit has the same chance of being assigned to each one of the treatments. This would be very similar to that of a simple random sample that we discussed during sampling methods. The second type that we can look at is a matched pairs experiment. With a matched pairs experiment, we're going to have units that receive two treatments. A unit could either be a single subject or two subjects that have been matched together. With a single subject, an example of this would be a before and after test for them. The before test would come after no treatment, the control, and then the after test would come after we give them treatment, and we would compare their scores on both. The other way that we could do this is take a unit to be two subjects that have been matched together. And ways they can be matched together is maybe they are twins, or maybe it's two people that are very similar that have volunteered to be part of the experiment. In this, then, one of the two people would end up getting the treatment and the other person would end up getting the control, and then we would compare the results of the two at the end of the experiment. The third type of experiment that we might have then would be a block design. A block design follows the same idea that we had when we used a stratified sample. Remember with stratified sampling that we were worried that we might have too many people of one type end up in a group. So with a block design, we might think that, for example, weight could influence how much weight somebody could lose if given a weight loss drug. So we might block them into different groups of lightweight, regular weight, and heavyweight, and then from there take a random sample from each. So with the block design, we'll first split people up into groups called blocks, and then we will end up giving treatment to some of those and then control to the others.